One of, in fact, I'm going to go ahead and say that the biggest factors of all is not just increased lifespan, but increased health span. The fact that now, if you moderately take good care of yourself, and quite frankly, you live with purpose and relevance and fulfillment and things of that sort, and good community of friends and family, that you can live healthy, active, and independent much longer than even today a lot of people can imagine. That changes the entire dynamic where, it used to be just a couple of years of life after retirement. Now it can be decades of healthy, active life after retirement.
There's assembly line thinking, what I call it is, so everyone's told you're going to live longer, you're going to live longer. And as a planner, we'll say, hey, you got to live, we got to project out 90 or 95, maybe even 100.
Wait a minute, 95 or 100? Are you kidding me? No, I'm not kidding you. Robert told me a story about one of his clients. He and his wife were sitting down and he's like, okay, we need to map out your finances to age 95. And he said, whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, I don't want to live to 95. I don't even want to live to 85. If I hit 85, I'm going to be sitting there saying, take me now. But that's, here again, a lack of modern day awareness on the part of that person. Because the new reality is that you take moderately good care of yourself, you live with purpose and fulfillment and relevance, you can be healthy, active, and independent into your 90s. For our kids, it's going to be even beyond that. So this is one of those things about rethinking how we view this phase of life.
They think they're tacking more years onto the end of their life and they're going to be less capable for a longer period of time. That's not the case. And so what I share is that a lot of people, you got to look at that superchargers are being installed from 50 to 75. And so boomers have time, money, resources, knowledge, skill, and they're not done at 60 or 65. But they're confused again because they're supposed to be done, but they're not sure what that means. And no one's out there giving them permission or telling them, start a business, get a second career, do these other things. Don't just go out, right off into the sunset, because you're not going to be satisfied with it, because what are you going to do for 30 or 35 years? And so it's about giving people and boomers permission to look at that phase of life differently and not just, oh, I'm going to get to this point and my life is over. So it's a very different mindset that people really haven't understood or accepted yet.